Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and a big thank you to everyone that watches my videos, and a big welcome to all the newcomers. Everybody's welcome, and I really do. Well, I'll get straight into it. Today I'm doing a review, but firstly Lilly Mae's chucked her stuff on the table and she wants to start her review. So we're going to hand it over to Lilly Mae first, and then I can get on with mine. So are you ready, Lilly Mae? Have you got something to say to the people first?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm going to taste this.
Yeah. Louder so people can hear you. Right, show people what you've got and what you want to review. Right. And what is that?
It's khaki.
A car key?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And what's that one?
So, it's this. This habit all up this slide.
What is it?
It's a slide.
No, what's the shape of it?
It's unicorn.
A unicorn.
Yeah.
Do you like unicorns?
Yeah.
And what's inside it? Slime. Oh. Right, what else have you got to show us? Oh my God. I didn't realise there's loads of stuff inside that tub thing. What do you want to show? You're just showing some of it. And then Grandad can get on with his review. Okay, what's this that you've got there? You don't need to shut the door every time, just to show. Right, what is that?
It's doll.
It's a doll. And does your dolly have a name? What's your dolly's name?
I'm called Elsa.
Elsa. And is that Elsa from Frozen? All right, but you haven't showed people the front of the doll. Show the people the dolly's face. There, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is Elsa from Frozen. What?
Elsa.
You can hold it closer to the camera so people can see. There, look, that's Elsa from Frozen. And that's Elsa's hairstyle too, isn't it? Am I right, Lily? All right, what's the next one? Right, and that is some type of pink barrel. Am I correct? And what does that do?
It's toy.
It's a toy.
Oh, it's toy inside.
There's a toy inside. And what do you do? What do you want to... You want Grandad to open it. Okay, Grandad will open it. Right, that was a bit of a struggle. There it is. And what's inside? All right, yeah. Oh, yes, that's, I don't know. And that is, I don't know. Yeah, what is it?
It's a key ring.
A key ring. Oh, right, cool. A key ring inside a pink barrel. Right, what else do we have? Is there more stuff in there?
Got two books.
Oh, you've got two. All right. There's two. I'll just tilt it down a bit, everyone, so that you can see what's it doing. As you can see on the left-hand side there, that is my review that I was doing. Hey, come on. Oh, yes. Right. Have you got something else there you want us to see? We'll just turn that round. Oh, there's only one more barrel in there, isn't there? Right. There we are. And Lily's showing you, what is that?
Boot.
A boot. Oh, right, it's a boot. Like, do we have anything else? Is that your reviews done, Lily? No. Like, show people inside there. And that's another barrel. Come here. I'll take it off for you, because you're not too good at taking these off here. But you can open them. There we are. Is there anything inside it? Oops, a daisy.
No.
Oh, it's an empty barrel. There you are. That's it. Do you want to show people inside here? Inside there. Open the doors and show them what it's like inside there. No, you don't need to put your stuff in. Just show people inside. I know you took all your stuff in now because you're finished with your review. Am I correct? Okay, are you going to sit quietly while Grandad does his review now? Yes. There we are, Princess. I'll put your two boots there and that, and then just to give Grandad some room, and I'll move on. Right, everybody. This is an inverter that I've got. I've got it to fit into the battery bank case. What I'm making, that I showed you that I'm making up. The actual case only cost me $0. Well, a bit of glue, and my lovely assistant, the wife that is. I'm not sure about lovely. Anyway, she is like sprayed it up for me. She sanded it and sprayed it. I made a lovely mess of it. I mean, made a lovely job of it. So it looks okay to put this in there. So anyway, what we have here is a 4,000 watt pure sine inverter. So they say. But as you can see, I've already had it out of the box and I've tested it. That is no way. I put it on the oscilloscope and it's not a pure sine inverter. But I'm happy with it because you know, the box. You know, it's as long as you with the modified. It says pure sine still. Actually, on the instructions there, it says. Let me get the English part of it. One moment. All right, there's another part somewhere, and there's a specification there. As you can see, it runs at 50. It's a modified sine wave, but on everything else, it's saying it on the outside. That's the only time it mentions modified. There is there. It doesn't mention it anywhere else. Continuous AC output, and it's a 4,000 watt, but it runs. It runs on 12 volts, and it's ideal. I've tested it on the batteries just to give it a quick test, just to see if it works. And fantastic, it works perfect. I've run my TV off it. I've ran the Fire Stick off it. I've run quite a few things off it. I've charged a few things up, and it works perfect everywhere in that sense. It is stable at 800 watts. Very stable at 800 watts. Go beyond it, it's humming up and down. I don't think it can handle it. So it's supposed to be 4,000 watt. I was getting, well, I did take, like, I think I've done about 3,200 watts. 3,200 because, well, basically it's 2,000 watts, and now I was at about 1,900 watts. Because it's 4,000 peak, and as you know, always half that. If you see it says a 4,000 watt inverter, it isn't. It's actually a 2,000 watt inverter with a 4,000 watt peak, because you need them extra wattage to crank up the object that you're going to do. But anyway, one of the reasons I like this is because of this. It's got a twin 12 volt power inlet. It has two 230 volt 3-pin sockets, UK sockets, two voltmeters. That one's the battery voltmeter that tells you how much is in the battery at any given time, and that one is the actual voltage that you're using. 4 USBs. So you know it's quite good, and it's got a on the rear. Let's take this off. It has a fan. Checked inside. It's quite good inside. There's nothing amiss, to be honest. So when after checking it and all that, I can convert it to a pure sign. It's not a problem doing that. It's just a matter of putting another chip in it. But I might do, I might not. I'll just keep going. I'll work with this one. But this is what I'm going to be putting in my battery bank case, the large one, because I've built them, a decent power pack, battery power pack to go into it, and I shall fit this. But it really does work pretty well. The price I paid for it, it said pure sign. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting it to be a pure sign, because it was only like 22 quid. No, it wasn't 22. Yeah, it was 22 quid, I think. So I bought a couple of them a while back, which on the other channel, the price of it, you can't fall off really, but it does provide electricity. So I've tried it on my TV. I have a Samsung 7 Series TV, 4K TV, and it works perfect. When I've checked I've had the oscilloscope on it, and it was just ran the telly beautifully, to be honest. So yeah, I can't see it. As long as people, a lot of people complain and say, I wouldn't have anything unless it's a pure sign. But the thing is, they wouldn't be selling these if they really did do massive damage. They do damage, and it's only over time. So if I was to run a TV on this permanently, 24/7, after about 6 months, it might do some damage. The TV might wear all the components out faster, whatever. But it's a long time. It really does take a long time to do it. But if you're just using it, again, example, if you take this camping, your old TV, you get a TV in your tent, you'd be fantastic. You'd be sitting there, you can take yourself a 40-inch TV and watch that. It will also run electric hobs and stuff like that. Because the amp hour that's in there and everything that's cranked up on this, it's not a problem. And I'm putting a few charging points on it, different ones. It's going to be charged with solar, including 230 volts charge, solar charge, wind charge. There's different ways to charge it, basically. So you could even charge it, I plan to charge it, from my shed, in my shed. And may even just use the power from it in my shed. And stuff like that. So anyway, that's my inverter. It's a 12 volt. It's a 12 to 24. It automatically detects the voltage, so you can actually put it on a 24 volt system. And it's got 2 sockets. I've had both sockets plugged in, and one was the wife's hairdryer, and the other one was my TV. And it worked perfect. My TV and Fire Stick plugged in, it works perfect. Absolutely nothing. There's another thing that you get. You see, that's where I could understand. It says pure sign, but then it says modified on the inside of that book. But I plugged a radio in it. Now, for people that don't know much about inverters, if it's a modified one, it will not run, create a lot of static and a lot of interference with the radio waves. So you will not pick up any radio channels on a radio. Whereas this picked them up perfect. So, and I've had experience now. I've put pure sign on and the radio worked perfect. Then I put modified on and it didn't work. That's on radio. So that's a good way if you don't have the equipment like an oscilloscope or something like that. Just plug a radio into it, and just normal radio, any radio, and try and get a radio signal. If you can't get a radio signal, it's a modified. If you get a signal, it's sign. Sorry about that. But after reading this, I was shocked to get a radio signal from it. Perfect. Absolute no problem. The radio station I normally listen to just came straight up on it. And it was perfect. Lilly Mae, can you please be quiet? There's a recording in session. If you make a noise again, I might have to ask you to leave the studio. Sorry about that again, yeah. So, yeah, I was actually shocked to see that it actually worked, the radio. So it's got me kind of baffled. I've looked at some of the stuff inside it, and to be honest, everything there says it's a modified. I can't see nothing, like the thing that makes it oops, sorry, I'm looking at that upside down. The thing that makes it a modified inverter, but it just works. I don't know why. So I haven't had enough time to strip it down and check completely and do some tests on it all. But yeah, it actually does. Look, it's 12 volts, 24 volts. It shows you electric fan plugged in it and stuff like that. It really does work everything. And 12 volts times 60 amp hour. And that's I've got, but yeah, it runs really fine. And so I'll be testing it out. At a later stage, if I want to put a pure sign in, I'll sort it out and show it. Anyway, on that note, great big thank you to everyone that watches my videos. And I wish everyone all the best. I really do. Give it a look. Good luck for the year, everyone, with your channels. And like I say, will you please press all them buttons? I do with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.